I mean, it's something about a fresh line. Make a man feel like $1,000,000. Fresh fade, get the tape or the shadow on it. Them waves so deep, you need a paddle for them. I mean, it's more than just hair. It's the confidence you feeling when you step up out that chair. And I swear, they tell me every barber is mean. From Trav, Herm, B to Sayyid, now say hello to the team. Cause the style supreme, my nigga, don't forget the style supreme. They know the style supreme, supreme style. Keep the whole town clean. Get a can of that sheen, spray it on me, make me feel like a king. That's what I mean by gold dreams. And they gon' get up on this smooth shit one day. And you could even bang this cut on a Sunday, Monday. A bunch of Blake Griffins with them clippers. A Chris Paul throwing lives to us all. It's more than a cut, you don't need no stitches for this. Walk around with your missus for this. They know it's squizzy, but we gon' say exquisite for this. Squizzy.
In my day, the barber was a counselor. He was a fashion expert. He was a style coach, pimp, just general all-around hustler.
All the 66 years I lived, I said all them things a long time ago. But I say this here, I'm still pretty.
We here. Good morning. Peace. Abarigani. Hotel. Assalamu alaikum. The Supreme Style Barbers are in the building. You're watching. Hashtag Supremely Faded, the real barbershop podcast with the Supreme Style Barbers. And they are absolutely in the building.
They in the building, but they ain't here.
They ain't. The Supreme Style Barbers are in the building. We gonna make this happen. Grand Rising.
Kings, Grand Rising Queens.
I got my brother in the building.
Grand Rising, nigga.
Oh, you're on? Hi.
MC Tread is in the building.
Oh, okay.
Good
Tread's
morning,
in
Miss
there?
Evelyn.
That's the truth.
Who's up in here? The co-hostess is in the building. Good morning, Miss Yolanda. Unbreakable's in the building. Steve. Oh man, we rocking and rolling. We are rocking and rolling. These barbers are cutting hair currently, but that's okay. That's
they do that shit on purpose.
Why they do that, Trav?
I don't know, because you book your own, you make your own book, you make your own, and they can block this time off if they wanted to.
Mrs. Charles is in the building, Trav. Hey, good morning, Mrs. Charles.
What's up, Carlotta?
We got a lot to talk about. We got a hot show. We got some hot topics.
Hot
As
topics.
they like to say, hot topics. Before we get into it, I know the barbers can hear me. Can the barbers hear me?
Yes. How about them nuggets?
What about them nuggets? What about them nuggets? There's some gold up in them in the hills. Them
hills, boy.
Them mile high hills.
Oh, this your seat?
Yeah. Sayyid.
What's up with them nuggets?
Whose seat is that? It's your seat, Mark.
All right, shit.
What's up with them nuggets?
It's balling, man. I'm telling you. The only way you can win money on the Nuggets is if they lose at home.
You know what? We got to start playing some clips from previous shows.
Right. Right, we should. We're not going to lose.
Because last week we was down
Series.
0-2.
0-2. And everybody was, you're trash. Y'all trash.
TJ Jones is in the building. Good morning, Sonny.
MP3.
Yeah, we're gonna start playing clips from previous shows.
Like that.
Because we was 0-2 last week, and we talked about it.
Yeah.
Trying to be.
And now it's 3-2.
Now it's 3-2. We up.
Nuggets, we up.
About to close them out.
Close them out.
About to close them suckers out.
Get your ass out of here. Niggas.
My poor little boy.
You're allowed to say the only time I take B's money. With the Nuggets, I can't do it with the Broncos. I can't. That nigga, they Raiders done beat us for 10 years or something.
Yeah, Nuggets are rolling. So, you know, I'm thinking we're gonna close them out in Minnesota. What y'all think?
No.
7?
Yeah.
B said they go close them out in Minnesota.
Let's get all the money.
I just say let's close them out. It don't matter.
Let's get NBA. I think like the Stern. What's his name?
That's
I think
just
Adam
a little
Silver.
bit of money though.
I think like Adam Silver. Let's get all the money out of this Nugget because you got a budding star.
They're gonna get all the money.
You want to let this budding star
um,
do something spectacular going into next year. You're not gonna win. You got to take that walk of shame.
I think they're gonna get all the money when it's the Nuggets versus Boston.
Yeah.
That's when you get all the
7.
money.
Oh, but you add that money. 7 games is a whole lot of money.
Okay. Mrs. Hall's in the building. Peace, Mrs. Hall.
Hey,
Tanisha.
what's up, Tanisha?
Eating pizza with Tanisha.
Michelle's in the building. Hey, Michelle.
Eating pizza with Tanisha.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
We are back. We live. B, you can speak right into that mic too. I might have to turn this camera towards B.
Okay.
B, what you think about them Nuggets?
Oh man, we in there like swimwear now. You know,
Oh, let me turn your mic
on
up.
their summer vacation.
Right.
Mark ain't even watching the games, y'all. He don't even know. He's like, are they good?
Are they good?
They good.
Are they good?
They the champs.
And they world beaters, man.
Really?
Yeah. You got
No, I don't follow that.
You don't listen to conversations in the
He be
at
chasing chickens
the water
and
cooler?
pulling eggs and shit.
So I see what y'all doing. I see what y'all doing. No, man. So really, they're good.
They're good.
They're good.
They're real good.
Waletta's in the building. Good morning, Waletta. Big Bruce is in the building.
Brucey Bruce. Drake.
Yeah, Nuggets are rolling, man. So we're gonna get into this hot topic because we've been discussing some things. And can I do a disclaimer? I'm gonna do a disclaimer. Well, first, let me show you the topic. This is for all of my single brothers and sisters who are looking for the perfect
Oh man, let me suck in my
mate.
stomach.
Does body count matter? And yeah.
Yeah.
So we gonna answer like we're single.
So does body count matter? And the reason why we're asking the question, we're gonna elevate the conversation a little bit before we go wherever we're gonna go. To me, and y'all could chime in on this too, but to me, relationships with regard to human relationships, the most important of them are male-female relationships, because male-female relationships perpetuate the species. That's how we stay here.
Right.
That's how we create families. That's how we continue doing what it is that we do. So, with that said, I got a little feedback here. Does body count matter?
Explain what body count is.
Okay.
to the older people.
Yeah, y'all.
To the balls in the
The
closet.
older people are like, what the fuck they talking about body count?
They didn't kill people.
Sayyid, would you like to explain what body count means to the older members of the audience who might not understand what we're talking about?
Body count is like the old school phrase, skeletons in the closet, bones in the closet,
Like how many sexual partners?
how many people you have slept with, things like that.
Hold on, let me. Something's going on.
Is that
Got
an
a
old
little
term?
bit of feedback.
Huh?
It's a new term, isn't it?
So,
Yeah.
Fairly new.
Yeah.
Fairly new. I think body count's been around for a little bit.
One of these rappers put it out there.
Yeah, and then people, roll with it. And, but that's basically what that is,
So body count is the number. To simplify it, it's the number of sexual partners that one has had
And prior to you meeting
prior
them.
to you meeting them.
Yeah.
Okay. Evelyn already chimed in. She said, "My opinion, body count shouldn't matter to other people. I just say keep yourself safe and healthy." All right. Walletta said, "The number of sexual partners someone has had does not define them, and it's up to the individual to decide what they're comfortable with. Some people may ask about someone's body count, but it can be unsettling to be asked such private information." Okay.
I think the number of sexual partners can define you a little bit. She said it doesn't define you. I think it gives you a clue on who you're dealing with.
Right.
Gives you a compass.
Yeah.
I mean, it affects you, man.
Yolanda
affects-
said, "No, none of your damn business."
That's what I'm talking about.
No, it's a personal thing, man. It really does affect you on whether you can even pair a bond with someone.
Right.
It
Yeah.
affects you,
Right.
and it affects everyone.
Okay. So Parabon.
Maybe.
Most likely.
Parabon. Explain that, Marky.
Well, meaning, when you get into a relationship, can you bond with that person? Or will you just be like, whatever, you won't deal with issues, you won't deal with drama, you just move on because
That's what you're used
that's
to
what
doing.
you know how to do.
Okay. Trav.
I mean, see, me, I had this thing, right? Well, I don't want no motherfucking virgin.
Just like that.
No. No. A lot of people, I know a lot of people be like, I wish she was pure. No, hell no.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with that. So, I didn't care what her count was. I really don't give a fuck. My count's up there. My count is fucked up. And when you get to a point where your count gets fucked up, you be like, fuck it. Her count could be like mine.
Don't even matter.
Brother David said it only counts when the person asks. Don't ask, don't count.
Okay, so I know a lot of women that their body counts are up, but since they got a lot of like 1 minute dudes that come through and they don't count. They said that didn't count.
They didn't meet the minute.
Yeah.
They didn't meet the minute.
That didn't count. Nah.
They didn't meet the minimum requirement.
Yeah, you know what the dude is like, yeah, I hit that. She's like, no, he didn't. So that don't count in her body count.
Wow. Interesting.
So it's almost like baked goods. They got to stay in there a little longer for it to really
Put it
be.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got better.
Yolanda said bonding and sexing are two different things.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Not at all.
That is a bond.
Yeah.
The sexual act is bonding in its truest essence.
That's the mentality, though, a lot of people have adopted,
Right.
that they're not a connection.
Bonding
They
and sex are
are.
two different things.
Right.
Some people treat it like that, especially if you dealing with someone who does not have an emotional attachment to sex.
Right,
then that's what that is. But you're talking about just people who are looking for love and relationship, then yeah, that's a bond.
I would argue that even if you don't have that emotional attachment for whatever reason, it's still a bond.
It's still a bond in some way or another.
Yeah, no doubt.
Or as my wife calls it, a soul tie. You're gonna have
Swapping
that.
souls. I
Yeah.
used to say that all the time.
Woo! That's heavy. The Supreme Style Barbers are deep. Swapping soul. Man, look here. Hold on.
So you mean to tell me if I sleep with a prostitute,
Yeah, you swapped a little
I'm
bit of
gonna
her
get-
soul.
Yes.
A portion of her essence is gonna be with you.
And you gave her another
A semen demon.
You gave her another
Okay, let's go into that. I mean, I don't want to be vulgar, but y'all said it. Semen demon.
That's
Okay.
deep. That's deep.
Man, that's real. Man.
Yeah.
Explain that.
Yeah.
Explain that. Let's talk about
Yeah.
that.
Well, I mean, again, we just make things so nonchalant, man. But you know, you transferring fluids. I mean,
And energy.
But I was about to say, man, like the act of sex is a science, man. We treat it as recreation, and it can be recreation.
That's when you have a lot of body counts. It becomes
It's
recreation.
Right.
But if you're serious about yourself and you're serious about who you invite in, it becomes a science to some people. You know, like I can't be with you because I know myself and I'm gonna be attached to you in a particular way. You know.
Listen, Walletta said, she said you deposit yourself into someone.
Yeah, man. That's a whole thing, man. You know the opposite when a woman gives birth, she has, you know, she'll go through, you know, postpartum and have these, you know, emotional things.
Right.
It's almost in a sense the other way around. You know, when a man puts himself into a woman, there's another emotional attachment on the other end of that thing.
Right.
You know, we just can't just loosely just run and just, you know, treat it as, you know, just something just.
I mean,
So
we
the
can.
problem
We
is,
can,
so the
we
problem,
have, and
yes.
we do,
but it's not good.
but it's not good in the long run. That's why when you start looking at, I'm gonna let you finish, brother. Huh? It's like when you see like, if you was to look at the bios of women who are in the adult film industry, how can they be with 3 and 4 men in one scene and not feel anything about it because they have separated the emotional aspect from the act of having sex.
Right.
So they told us like it's almost like a mental thing that has been surgically removed from them to where they can just don't feel nothing about it. If you have a high body count, that might be a mental issue you're dealing with that you don't even have no emotional shit attached.
Right.
to.
Wow.
You know?
I can get with that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Right. So, in essence, what we've done is when we talk about body counts, I mean, that term, even in of itself, is very trivializing. So we basically trivialized the sex act from what it was intended to be,
Right.
to be something totally different. It's just something that we do. It's just something fun. It's just getting your rocks off or getting yours. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's destructive.
Yeah. Very.
Because it's in essence, I love that term, soul ties. Every time you engage in that act, you are tying your soul to that other person.
Exactly.
Woo.
Yeah.
Is that good or bad?
That can be
That's
good and bad
It could be
because
good and bad, depending on who the person is that
because
dealing with.
now if you just tied your soul with a toxic person, now you in a world of hurt for yourself. You know.
Yeah.
Wow. So, wow. So in essence, just getting to the root of it, every time you have sex with a partner, you're getting a piece of them.
Piece of them.
And
Getting
a piece of them,
you.
they're carrying that, you're carrying that energy for God knows how long.
Right. So are you carrying the energy from who she slept with too?
I think so.
Because when you have like people who are just like will loosely sleep with someone, Every last one of them, I'm sure in their mind, like, damn, I need to quit doing this. Let me stop doing. I'm gonna treat it like this next time I get with somebody, you know. And then when the next person comes, like, well, you know, I'm not gonna have sex until I get married. Now they understand how they tied their souls with someone else that they just loosely spent their time with, you know. Now they want to treat it something different because now they put a little bit more respect on it.
Mm-hmm. And I think that you can become sociopathic about it too. Mm-hmm. Like if you're sleeping with you know, hundreds of people, you know, tens and dozens and hundreds of people, you become sociopathic with it because it's all about, you know what I'm saying, that lower desire, and not whatever conversations that you're having with this person to get them to convince them to sleep with you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So you're discounting that maybe this woman does only have sex with a person who she really wants to give herself to. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then you tie it to where you're having multiple sex partners, and we don't know what their intentions are. We're not even talking about the whole biological disease aspect of it. We're just talking about the mental, emotional soul part of it.
Right.
To where now we're just looking at women and we looking at men and we just devaluing them because we're not even seeing what they really truly are.
Yep.
Oh man, that's heavy.
So the laws of attraction, like a lot of times the laws of attraction has changed now.
Right.
Like now the laws of attraction are, I mean, it's about money now with the younger generation. So it's like, cash at me. It'd be like, cash at me. All little girls are telling little boys, cash at. It don't have to be a conversation. It don't have to be a date. Cash at. Cash at me some money for some groceries.
Right.
But then really what is that? This is like digital prostitution now. You know,
it's a digital prostitution.
Yeah.
Right. Wow.
You cash at me this, and maybe I'll, you know, let you smell it. You know?
Or inhale it.
Or inhale it.
Oh man, that's heavy. That's heavy.
But when it comes to like body count, I think it matters, and then it doesn't matter because it matters to the individual. Like, look, I don't want no woman that's had a whole lot of sexual experiences with men.
That's to men, though. I think it matters to men.
It matters to men.
It matters to men. Okay, let's talk about that.
More than women.
So
I don't know.
So there's a double standard.
There's a double standard.
Big time.
If a man has a high body count, he's looked at.
How's that a double standard?
He's like that dude. Like all the girls want him. Like they wondering what he done did. You know, what's he doing to all these women?
I think it matters because
maybe he has experience.
The woman is receiving. That means she's getting penetrated. So it's more. You know, it's more of an intimate.
You know what's interesting about that is that is true. That is true. A woman is being entered into. However, a man, it's said that in certain cultures, it's more important that a man be very selective about who he chooses than a woman, because a man is giving a woman his actual seed,
right?
And so. It's like, you know what I'm saying, whenever you engage in the act, you go to sleep. Whereas a woman, a lot of times, is energized.
You just gave her life.
Because you just gave her life.
That's interesting that you say that, because there's this book on the, it's called The Tao of Sex, where there's where you're talking about she gets life when he deposits her seed in him. There's a way that in this book he describes how a man, when he's with a woman and he's about to ejaculate, it's called the big draw, and he can pull his semen back in him, and it gives him more sexual energy.
Right.
So now the same thing that a woman has, he can give it to himself.
Wow.
How you do that?
You gotta get the book. You gotta get the book.
He goes into detail on how to do that. He goes in the book. So that's what you said is facts, huh? You know, when the man is releasing, he like
right.
But she's more energized.
Right.
But a man can do that to himself while he's having sex with the woman.
Teach me how to hit it with the oven baster, the turkey baster. It's called the big draw. It's called the big draw.
Big draw. Wow.
So why do you say double standard? Why do you say that?
I say it's a double standard because men are looked at as kind of being like heroic when they have a bunch of sexual partners, whereas a woman is looked at as like she's a hoe.
Yeah, but I mean, men and women are different, man. So that's what I'm saying. Why do we say double standard?
How? Why do everybody want us to be different? Like,
because we naturally are. Biologically, we're
but
different.
everybody's trying to be equal now in this world.
No, man, that's a fart. We're not equal. We're different.
We are different, but
Socially, it's evolving into where they're saying
trying to equal
men and
it
women
out.
are equal.
Man, that's chaos, man.
right. But we are different. But are we different in respect to what we're talking about?
Body
counts.
I'm
Does it matter
gonna say
if we say a man done slept with 100 women and a woman done slept with 100 women?
the society says it's okay for a man to do it,
Right.
and not okay for a woman.
That's what we're saying.
But yeah, I think it's bad for a man and a woman.
Absolutely, I agree.
I think it's bad for a man and a woman. Because like I said, it takes away, just how you deal with people.
Now, does body count matter when someone's intentions on the back end of the body count are becoming evolved and refined? Like, look, this is who I was, this is who I am now. Does it matter then?
I think that that it shouldn't matter then, because I don't think that we should be
Canceling people out or whatever.
canceled out or held accountable for something that we did in ignorance. You know what I mean?
Right.
But once you get, you know what I'm saying? Once you get knowledge and you get conscious of certain things, it absolutely should matter. You know what I'm saying? And if a person is still involved in that sort of behavior, like I was watching some little dating show on YouTube. I really wasn't watching them. Tracy was watching, and I was kind of ear hustling. But they had it was like a little dating thing. Yeah, y'all, Trav be seeing all the little stuff. But they pop a balloon if she say something that they don't like. Have you seen that one?
Oh yeah, I seen it.
You see
They
that
walks
one?
in and they just pop them balloons.
Yeah, they just pop a
They don't
balloon
like
too.
the
She
way
say
his
something.
clothes
They don't like
are,
they don't like her
how short
shoes.
he is.
And they don't like that.
Yeah.
You've seen that, but you haven't seen a nugget yet?
I'm sorry, man. I apologize. He been waiting on that. I'm sorry, bro. No.
But anyway, the woman was choosing this dude, and she asked him how many bodies he had, and I'm like, whoa, that's a real private question to ask somebody in a public forum. But anyway, he answered. You know what I'm saying? He was like, you know what I'm saying? Well, he didn't answer specifically, but he said a lot. He said, but I get checked every 3 months and for sexual diseases and blah blah blah. And then she's like, "Ooh, I'm starting to like you even more." And I was like, "Gross."
It's because of experience.
Right.
You say the experience.
I think women want a guy that's sexually experienced. Like I don't think they want a virgin. Like
Look,
I think they just want that guy. You know,
Well, let's ask the ladies in the chat. We have ladies on.
Yeah, ask the chat.
and so look, Evelyn even look. She even tried. Look, hold on.
Yeah, because they would know better.
No, you gotta read Yolanda's.
Evelyn said, I feel as long as we keep our bodies healthy, getting checkups, safe sex, then why would body count matter? But all them partners and unprotected be a lot. Okay, and look, Big Amos is in the building. What's up, Amos?
what's up, man?
Amos said, would you drink a glass of water after 50 people put their hands in it?
That's a logic for your ass. That makes a lot of sense.
Hell no.
Thank you.
Well, Amos, you go swimming, don't you?
You got chlorine in it.
Man, so that to my point, man, like some people don't think of, we trivialize sex. We trivialize sex to where it's not what it's supposed to be. It's really a divine act.
It's a divine act. It is. But we learn as young people through porn and all of these different things that this is what sex is, you know, and it's far from that. Porn is really controlled rape, really,
Right.
You know,
Wow. Take it back to the blueprint, man.
yeah.
Man, Supreme Style quote of the day. Porn is controlled rape.
Man, don't say that shit.
I don't know that.
Don't say that shit.
Can that be another topic? Let's talk about that for some other time.
Don't say that shit.
Hey, it's all right. Y'all rape yourself. Everybody rape yourself.
You raping yourself?
Oh my God.
You scream as loud as you
Where you at?
Hell no.
Man,
Where you
look.
get that from?
Oh, you ever play porn?
Hey, so
Some of that shit be a little disturbing. You be like,
oh yeah. Oh, so you watched it? You watched?
come on, man, we grown men up here,
I
man.
don't watch porn, bro.
Shut up.
Bro, I don't watch that shit.
Bro, you gave me a box of VHS tapes.
Don't put slut on my name. Don't you put slut on my name. Okay, I watch porn.
Oh man.
Yeah, some of it is disturbing, man.
Some of it is.
Rugged, man.
But to your point though, porn does teach young
people.
men.
Yeah,
And it's not realistic.
it's not.
It's not realistic at all.
Cause it ain't no long they go. It ain't no way they go that long.
Beating them up. Ain't no way that they like getting beat up. You know what I mean?
Right.
They
It's
gotta be on
rugged,
some kind
man.
of drug. It ain't no chewables. It ain't no blue chips.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's big now too. The blue chews.
That's
What is that?
big, man.
It's like a enhancement.
Oh,
It's supposed
Like,
to be natural though.
it's called
Viagra
blue chews.
type stuff.
It's like a gummy bear type.
No, it's like
It's a chewable
it's
pill.
like a sweet tart.
Oh, okay.
Is it sweet thing?
I don't know. I've never had it.
I don't know. I never had
I
one.
don't know. I've never had one of those.
Oh my God. Yeah, man. It's deep, man. It's deep.
I think with the fear of being with body count, you know, you might think you'll get compared to some of these. You know, I think that's where a lot of folks are like, I don't want nobody with a big body count. You know,
Yeah.
because now you in the back of your mind, you're like, man, she's comparing me to, and I know him, and I know
you're
him.
right.
Yeah,
And you are right.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're absolutely right.
Right.
She's
Yeah, I
definitely
mean,
comparing.
it matters.
Yeah.
It matters.
Because
It's just-
men do that.
Yeah.
Men do that
Yeah.
too.
Absolutely.
but I think you can redeem, yourself. You can clean up and
You gotta
think
go through a
different.
period of-
Michelle said that's a man's fear, being compared.
Woo. She
I
ain't
would say
lying.
it's a fear.
Oh, that's
I
a
would
fear,
just,
man.
That's a concern. It's not a fear.
Man,
Yeah,
look.
not a fear. I don't give a fuck.
I realize I'm not the
really
baddest
don't give a
cat.
fuck.
I realize that. It's not a fear.
I'm putting this little thing out.
We're talking about us now.
Right.
We're talking about young people in the dating field, 20s, 30s.
Right.
We're talking about these young people, that don't have, the experiences that we've had as middle-aged men.
And that's a
And they
good
definitely don't
point.
have any fear because they're fearless at those
Yeah,
ages.
they fearless.
Anyway. I mean, it
Shit,
becomes
they'll
more
take
of a
some
fear for
fentanyl
us
around
at this
that.
age than at that age.
And Big Mike said, I don't know about that fear piece. And I kind of agree. I'm trying to think. Do I?
Care.
Would you fear?
Of course not,
No.
man.
But
Of course not.
But it matters though.
It's a
Because
concern, but
it
it's
matters
not.
because, especially if you're serious about a young lady or serious about a young man, it matters because how many sexual partners that they have, especially if they're still engaged in that type of behavior,
Right, yeah.
speaks to their character.
And that does make a fear.
Yeah.
Because you're dealing with
Absolutely.
her and
Yeah.
however many people she's dealing with. So, okay, I can see that.
And I think all this stuff is
They wear
really.
condoms though.
No, they don't.
The young ones be wearing condoms.
You don't think a young man would have something in the back of his mind like, damn, I'm dating a girl who used to date Dwayne Johnson. You don't think he'd be like, in the back of his mind,
Yeah.
like, some may, some may not. Some may not.
Some may not. Yolanda, she said if a man is bad, he knows it. to those questions he doesn't ask.
If a man is what?
Bad.
Bad. He
and
knows
bad.
it.
Hey, he's bad. That mean he get up and go get the towel.
So you mean generally bad?
And he was a bad. He get up and go get the towel. Hey, you need something to drink? You want something more? How would he know he's bad? Because there's a whole bunch of partners.
Bad compared to what?
Yeah, compared to all the other ones. Yeah, he might be bad.
And Nichelle said we're picking. Men don't want to be compared. Stop it.
Who said that?
Nichelle.
Men don't want to be compared?
To whoever
I like it.
to whoever said that men don't care.
I don't think they care. I don't
Look what
care.
Evelyn said.
Read what Evelyn said.
She said they don't know if they're bad. LOL. They be thinking they the shit.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Take that. That's right.
Don't use that in
Oh, we can't use that no more.
No Diddy.
use that in
No
no sex
Diddy.
talk.
Philly agrees with you, Nichelle. He says it matters because a man may be concerned with her reputation and it reflects on you dating her. That's the fear and concern.
Now that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Well, it gets better.
Because you
later
want,
sometimes.
you're thinking about it, man. You know, you go out wherever.
Yeah.
Who knows? And
It might have been a bad night.
that's not a fear, but that's like I said, that's a concern,
It's a
man.
concern.
Yeah, you don't want to marry a hoe.
But if she's a reformed hoe, then it's okay.
Right. Yeah, it's okay.
That's why I said
that's what I'm
it
saying.
doesn't.
Currently, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It doesn't matter if everything's acknowledged and we trying to change our
What's a hoe?
ways.
Where does the line draw from being a non-hoe to hoe?
What is a hoe? A hoe is
what
they
is
don't
it?
know
When
their
is-
body
Hey,
count.
maybe you
Right.
start
A
watching.
hoe is if this is current behavior.
No, we've all had experiences with
Wait,
people.
that's what I was.
Okay, so would you be considered a
You
hoe?
need to stop
Man,
watching
we
basketball.
just got off of Colfax. You know what a hoe is.
I'm gonna what's a hoe? Watching all that basketball, man.
If you're still engaged in this sort of behavior, you know what I'm saying? Nah, we not with
You
that.
got him off a Colfax. You know what a hoe is.
That's messed up.
Okay. That's all.
Man.
But don't you think all this information is important for the youngsters though?
The younger youth?
Yeah, I mean we're older now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, them little niggas don't listen.
I mean, but yeah, some
They
of
don't
them
wanna hear
listen.
this shit.
Some of them listen.
So, Mike.
They like the old heads over there talking crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, who? So hold up, is Drea a reformed hoe? Who's Drea? Because
Who's Drea?
maybe that's
Yeah.
how that young boy
Who's
is
Drea?
feeling about her.
The older girl that got with the little 21-year-old that played for Houston Rockets.
Oh, the 40.
Yeah.
40.
She was on Basketball Watch.
She got her
I don't
little
know. I don't
youngin'.
know Drea.
Got a little youngin. You got pregnant by him.
Yeah.
She had to be having a baby by him.
But
see, you don't know.
Reformed hoes exist. We can name a few. Yeah, there's some reformed hoes.
Okay, so we're talking about body count
There's nothing
then.
wrong
Then we
with
going
that.
back to body count. Is that not whole behavior?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So a hoe can reform itself.
I would agree. Yeah, I would say.
Or somebody just don't give a shit and be like, I'm in love with this hoe.
I'm reformed.
I'm in love with this hoe.
I'm reformed.
yeah, reformed hoes exist now.
I'm the test.
Or
And in that, that's what I'm saying,
happiness
like-
over everything, hoe. Yeah, that's basically, that's pretty much happiness over everything.
I'm not old no more.
Noreen's on the building. Noreen said a woman's body count will always be no more than 3, regardless if it was 3,000.
Right? They lied.
Professor.
They lied. That was a lie. They lied. I'm telling you, they was like, that didn't count. Yeah, that didn't count. Yeah, that nigga was broke. He didn't count.
Man. Wow.
That's okay.
They only count the good ones.
Hey, lie to me. It's okay. I'm not even asking, to be honest.
Nah, I mean you could have a body count, but you know what I'm saying.
How many people would ask their significant other? How many?
People do ask.
People
Would
do
y'all,
ask, bro.
do you? Okay, chat room. Do you guys? Will you ask a person that you meet what their body count is, or do you want to know? Is that important?
I don't want to.
I don't want to know.
You wouldn't want to know.
Nah.
I can kind of tell.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I can
I
kind of
mean,
tell.
who really knows their number?
Like I said, who cares?
Like, for real, like,
He said, "Who really knows that?"
That's a good point.
That's a whole statement right there.
I'm gonna lie. How many kids I got?
12. Well, I know at least 12 times I had sex. Well, I know at least 12 times I had sex.
Oh man. Everybody's like, who cares? Who cares what you did before me? That's Amos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can get with that. It's really I don't know.
Philly said, count the kids and times it by 20.
Oh, you might be right, Philly.
Oh my God.
Oh, Denver is small and we know it. Yeah, we know it.
So I say this conversation is definitely more important to young people in their 20s, maybe having accumulated that body count
Already?
or even just dating still, you know.
or dating and considering settling down. Wow.
Yeah.
Y'all know when we was young, the girls that was getting ran through, they are terrible now. Oh, they trash.
That's the way it works, right?
Yeah.
That's the way it always works.
Yeah, they trash. I was like, dang.
Like,
It was
they
like
used to be
the
fine.
ugly duckling that came through was bad to them.
That's because their
Just-
uteruses didn't
Yeah,
hold
there's a
up.
few of
That's how it
of
works.
those girls that the fine ones stay fine.
Right.
But the ones that was like,
That was just giving it over.
everybody thought.
But it's the same thing with the dudes. You know what I'm saying? The square dudes is like the most desirable dudes when you grow up.
Yeah.
I get,
Ain't that funny after you get grown and ran through a whole bunch of folks and failed relationships, now you start looking at the square dude like, maybe he wasn't so bad at all.
He like, nah.
he's coming into his
I
prime.
think he's fine now. He sure look good.
Right.
Maybe that goes back to the dick demons and
Yeah.
maybe that ages you. Maybe
Yeah. Does that age you? Too much sex make you look old?
yeah.
All that energy?
Yeah, with different people, I
Yeah.
think
I
so.
think it does.
All that.
I really
It's
do.
almost like a drug.
Because look how porn stars end up looking.
Yeah.
They
Crazy.
always look bad.
Looking crazy.
Look crazy as all
All
get out.
dried out. Why they dry?
I remember, Snoop had a series. He has a series on Netflix about him being a football coach, and then one of the parents
Was
is a former porn star.
Wow.
She's the one with the long tongue.
Yeah,
I forget her name.
Menage a Trois.
Menage a Trois. Yeah.
Uh,
She had her son who played on the team.
yeah, and she looks terrible.
Terrible.
She looks terrible.
That tongue is still long. What that mouth do?
Is she in a relationship now? I mean,
She's a single mom.
She's like a
That's what I'm
normal
saying.
person now.
She's a single mom.
yeah,
do
but
you
I
think-
mean,
I mean,
what's the history as far as all these porn stars or whatever? Are they in meaningful relationships now?
well, that's what I was going to ask.
Probably.
Is it hard to have
Probably
a meaningful
not.
relationship?
Probably not.
Probably not.
So too many sexual partners will mess you up for a committed relationship in the future.
I think
On the
so.
other end.
Yeah.
So I guess you just need to shut up then about you lie.
So listen,
You
Regina's
go
in the
back and look
building.
at her, put her in the beach.
Mrs. Grace is in the building. She said you take on everyone's energy.
That's right.
Hold on, where'd it go? It just disappeared. And their mental health issues.
That's real.
You wonder why you stay having depression and anxiety.
That's why I said that sex and procreation is a science. Because if we base it off of, ooh, she's fine.
Right.
She got a big ass. Look at her. Look at him. You know, now we just gonna have beautiful dummies.
Right.
You know, coming into the earth. But if you do it from a high vibration, you know, it's a science.
Hey,
we get
be
back
there,
to that,
Carlina
man.
Morris.
And here's what I saw Keyshawn's post a little bit earlier, and he was talking about
That is true.
That's true.
this
Yes.
conversation
Read that
for
out.
everyone
Read that.
because 40-year-olds be acting up too.
Hold on 1 second, Herm. I gotta read one thing.
Go ahead.
Is it Carlina?
Yeah.
Carlina Moore.
You know,
She said that's not true. Most old hoes are married and in church now, preaching how it was wrong after they got their practicing in.
Really?
that's the truth.
That's the truth. Is that a statistic? Man?
Well, that's
Is that
a
true?
reformed hoe, though. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's what.
I gotta see the numbers on that, man.
Because wasn't Vanity on Vanity 6
Yeah.
she started preaching?
Yeah,
She passed away, right?
she did.
Okay, she was a evangelist or something, right?
Yeah.
And she was married?
She was married.
Yeah.
She was married, but
But I don't think she was
We need a fact checker up
we
in
don't
here.
know what her whether or not she was a host. She was just that was her persona in
she
entertainment.
so
but,
looked like. But I mean, but that's like you said.
but she still looked good when she passed away, though. She didn't look bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that might have just been her persona.
Yeah.
But going back to the sexual act being divine, here's what really needs to be understood. No matter what religious or spiritual school of thought you come from, understand that all divine humans come from a sexual experience.
Right.
Jesus came from somebody getting busy.
Right.
Muhammad, Buddha,
Busy.
who get busy.
Regardless of
And
how
so-
y'all feel we got here.
Exactly.
Yeah,
we all
yeah.
got here the same way.
Yeah.
And it was through that divine act.
Yeah.
And so I say all that to say we got to treat it like it's divine.
Right.
Yeah.
Be careful who you share your seed with, man. Be careful.
It is, yeah.
And be careful who you share, who seed you carry to the sisters out there, because that is a spirit, that is energy that you're exchanging with that person, and that stays with you.
It does.
It stays with you for we don't know how long.
Ever.
You really have to F on that. That's just
Ever.
Ever. Trav said ever.
ever, never. Forever,
For
ever.
real, for real.
Okay. That's fair.
Forever. Forever, ever, and ever, ever. So, I think body count matters.
Trev. I think Trev just walked in.
Trev
Body
logged
count
in.
matters.
Body count matters.
What do the young folks think, Trev? Does body count matter to y'all?
Yeah.
He ain't young, he my age.
She ain't your ass on you.
Trev's in the building. Trev, does body count matter, bro?
What Trev say?
I don't know.
And it definitely matters for both.
Trev might plead the fifth on this.
He might log out.
Yeah.
Trevor.
Oh, I got a phone call. But yes, it is a divine act, and it's been weaponized, man.
It really has been.
It's been weaponized.
It really has been.
Shit, you folks dying from sex now. You know, wanting to do it so bad. You know, like our brother. What's the brother that was giving the relationship advice?
Brother Sam.
Kevin Samuels.
Kevin Samuels. Taking
Ain't
the
that something?
the pills in conjunction with the Red Bull.
He had to back up what he was
He was
talking
taking the
about.
gas station pills, though.
He was
He's taking
taking
the gas-
rhino.
Hey, he said he took
I
that
know.
Chablis too.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
The what?
Mm-hmm. That Chablis.
What's the bleep?
Great show just got canceled.
You know that thing, the Jabberwocky? You
Yeah, we'll talk later. I don't know what
the Jabberwocky.
Jabberwocky?
Yeah.
What is that?
The thing they was,
The Jabbington.
the CDC.
Trev said he don't ask about body count.
The cupcakes.
Sorry. We can move on though. We can move on.
He said he don't ask about body counts.
Trev, you don't ask about body count.
Because
It
he don't
don't
want nobody.
matter.
Because he don't want nobody asking.
That's it. That's it.
Right, don't
ask me.
Don't ask me. I want to ask you.
Don't tell.
Don't ask, don't tell. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like I said, I don't really ask. It's just the effects it has on you personally. Body counts matter.
Is
It
this
does.
real good? Do you ask?
I don't ask.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He
I don't
said
ask.
STD testing As long as
matters.
she ain't been with none of my friends. That's pretty much it. Oh, she been with your friends, buddy.
Right. Right. She better tell you her body count and tell you what friends who's with.
Right.
B, what was you saying? You saying something? What was you saying?
I don't know.
You said something. Okay.
Well, she ain't been with none of my friends.
Is that's a big cardinal rule right there.
He said, "Nah, he first." Could be, maybe, but I doubt it.
Could be not.
Could be not. Man.
So body count does matter for some and don't matter for others.
Yeah, if you don't want to know, it don't matter. But if you care about the effect that it might have on that person, because listen, it's been brought up in the chat. You know what I mean? The whole mental illness issue, depression, anxiety. You can't find the dude or you can't find the chick, but you sleeping around.
Right.
All of that plays a part.
It does.
Trying to fill that
That void. Trying to
Mhm.
fill that
Fill
void that's in your soul.
Right,
Because you done tied your soul to 100 other niggas.
I was depressed for a long time.
So,
I was depressed for a long time.
And people do medicate themselves off of that.
just like drugs. That's
Just like drugs.
It's a
the
hit.
same.
When I was young, I
It's
think
in
I
the
was
same
addicted to
line.
something.
You know.
Yeah, you think you was addicted to
I think I was
12 children? You think you
Yeah,
was
you
addicted?
think, Trav? You think? Yeah, man. Latae said it again. It's the energy exchange. We don't know, man. We don't know where these people come from. We don't know the different traumas that they've experienced in their lives. We don't know why is that person sexually promiscuous? Who touched them when they was kids?
Nobody touched me.
That's the part.
See?
But I think once I felt it
And you
without a condom, then it was on from there. I used to lie. I used to say I'm allergic to condoms and shit. And then I went as far as to say, what if they put AIDS on the condom? The girls was like, oh, I'm wearing that. Don't wear that no more.
baby number 6.
Yeah,
Right.
7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
Just a lie.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
allergic comments.
So, yeah, man. Awesome conversation. Share the
It don't matter.
information.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. I ain't even gonna play it. I ain't gonna.
I was about to say that. How happy you are.
Look, here it comes. Look at it. It's too late. It's too late.
I ain't
Too late.
even gonna play it. You know
Should
what I'm
do
saying?
that.
It
Should
I ain't
do
even gonna
that.
play- Because the enemy has told us what sex is supposed to be. So you just gotta trust in what they say.
Know what he wants most out of each and every one of you.
All these
Say it with me if you
though,
will.
man,
I know
she
you
wouldn't
know.
follow the blueprint.
Obedience.
I had to play it. They just want obedience. They just want obedience.
Right. Just
Yeah,
be
man.
careful. Just be careful out there, y'all.
Just be careful out there. Strap it on up.
Be careful. Make good decisions and
But just get one,
Choose wisely.
or just get one person.
be careful.
Don't ask about body count.
Don't be careful where you place your seed. Be careful who you allow them to enter into you. Be careful with who you allow.
Trev, that's a good point. He said everybody carries trauma because we don't heal from the stuff we use other people as rugs to sweep it under. And every time they leave that rug leaves and that stuff is still there.
Real talk.
Real talk.
True.
So,
Okay.
I'm a bond.
That's it, y'all.
stay out them streets. Stay out them strange women
Keep your
sheets.
feet out in the streets.
Stay off them strange.
on
As
your
I used to
ass.
tell my little boys when they was growing up, keep your man in your pants.
Yeah.
And for the ladies, be careful who you invite into your life.
And rape yourself.
Rape yourself. Set the mood.
Y'all come and get a haircut.
Yeah.
On that note,
We got clients coming in.
We got clients coming in.
They at the gate.
Y'all come and get a haircut. They waiting on us at the gate. 8060 East Girard Avenue, suite number 109. Supreme Style Barbers, the suite. And get your Final Call newspaper. Pick that up here as well. Merch. We got all sorts of merch here, y'all. So come on through. Check out the new Supreme Style if you haven't seen it. I got some more video and pictures coming
See what Trev said?
soon. I'm putting some stuff together.
That was our idea, Trev.
But man, y'all stay careful.
Yeah. Read what Trevor said, Herman.
And
On the way out.
stand on something. Take my word for it. Sex is divine. It's a divine act, so treat it as such. And remember, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Peace. We're going to see y'all on the next one.
Peace.
Peace, everybody.
Peace.
Thanks for watching, you guys. We both love and appreciate you for doing so, but we need for you to take some action and do us 1 or 2 or maybe 3 more favors. And that is, go ahead and smash that like button. Share it if you really dig the video. And also subscribe. That way you'll get a bell ding, a notification every time we post something. And it also helps us with regards to the algorithm that, your people like to run. So go ahead and do that, and we'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.